Measurement of time. To measure any time interval, we need a clock. We now use an atomic standard of time, which is based on the periodic vibrations produced in a cesium atom. This is the basis of the cesium clock, sometimes called atomic clock, used in national standards. Such standards are available in many laboratories. In the cesium atomic clock, the second is taken as a time needed for 9192631770 vibrations of the radiation corresponding to the transition between the two hyperfine levels of the ground state of cesium 133 atom. The vibrations of the cesium atom regulate the rate of this cesium atomic clock, just as the vibration of a balance wheel regulate an ordinary wristwatch, or the vibration of small quartz crystal regulate a quartz wristwatch. The cesium atomic clocks are very accurate. In principle, they provide portable standard. The national standard of time interval, second, as well as the frequency is maintained through 4 cesium atomic clocks. A cesium atomic clock is used at the National Physical Laboratory, NPL, New Delhi, to maintain the Indian standard of time. In our country, the NPL has the responsibility of maintenance and improvement of physical standards, including that of time, frequency, etc. Note that the Indian Standard Time (IST) is linked to this set of atomic clocks. The efficiency of cesium atomic clocks are so accurate that they impart the uncertainty in time realization as plus or minus 1 into 10 power minus 13, that is 1 part in 10 power 13. This implies that the uncertainty gained over a time by such a device is less than 1 part in 10 power 13. They lose or gain no more than 3 microseconds in 1 year. In view of the tremendous accuracy in time measurement, the SI unit of length has been expressed in terms of the path length light traveled in certain interval of time, 1 by 299,792,458 of a second, that is in table 2.1. The time interval of events that we come across in the universe vary over a very wide range. Table 2.5 gives the range and order of some typical time intervals. You may notice that there is an interesting coincidence between the numbers appearing in tables 2.3 and 2.5. Note that the ratio of the longest and shortest lengths of object in our universe is about 10 power 41. Interestingly enough, the ratio of the longest and the shortest time interval associated with the events and objects in our universe is also about 10 power 41. This number 10 power 41 comes up again in table 2.4, which lists typical masses of objects. The ratio of the largest and smallest masses of the objects in our universe is about 10 power 41 the whole square. Is this a curious coincidence between these large numbers purely accidental?